Make sure you hit the link in the description box below so that you can get a copy of this amazing story called Rain, written by yours truly. Psychological thriller with some science fiction and horror scenes in it. It is crazy. Welcome back to Fiction Tea with Kwani. Okay, so today we're reviewing episode 2 of the Netflix German series. The significant thing in the show that I like is how Jonas is always wearing yellow, like his yellow rain jacket, the yellow suit that he wears when he goes to look at that like whole orb thing. In my review of season 1, I mentioned that the older woman who was the businesswoman actually came back and talked to her younger self, and I messed that up because I said that happened in season 1, but it actually happened in season 2, episode 2 that I just watched, and I was like, I just got everything mixed up. It was interesting how when the woman came, you knew the present day businesswoman kind of had an idea that the dog was Gretchen, her dog from the present that she had lost, and then the old guy was like, wait, this dog looks like Gretchen, and she's like, nah, no, it's not. But you know that like she had speculation that this was the dog. I'm not seeing the importance yet. I mean, this only episode 2, but I'm not seeing the importance of the younger businesswoman in her storyline. I don't really understand how she's relevant to this. Nor do I really understand her older self coming back to tell her that she's from the future and showing her how she's using the time machine, how she got there. I just don't see the relevance. I'm not seeing the relevancy to it. I don't know how important it's going to be for the rest of the season, though, so we'll see. I also thought it was kind of weird how this older version of herself kind of showed up, and the younger version woman was just like, okay, like, I just sit down and believe, like, there was not enough speculation. Like, when she met the woman, she just listened to her, there's not really much questioning. I mean, I know she made the prediction of, okay, that lady, she's gonna fan herself, and that guy, he's gonna drop the pen, she's gonna pick it up, but she didn't ask enough questions. She didn't ask, okay, where did you come from? How do you know this? I know you said that you're me from the future, but, you know, how did you get here? And what's going on? Like, she didn't really ask anything. She just kind of sat there, and it was just like, I guess she was so stunned. Because wouldn't the average person ask questions? I also noticed that she has 2 different eye colors. I did not notice that. Like, what's up with everybody in like their eye situation? The deaf girl, she has like a blind eye. Then this woman, she has like a blue eye and a brown eye. I don't know what's the significance of them putting that in there yet. But yeah, I thought that was something I noticed that I hadn't noticed before with that lady, specifically that lady in the present time. And I was like, wait, she has a brown and a blue eye. The scene with Noah in the woods, it's just like, he's a total creep. Where did he come from? He's like, yeah, you know, I come here sometimes and I like to chill here. And it's like, you just randomly came out of nowhere while this little boy's in the woods. And it's like, aren't you a priest? Aren't you supposed to be in church? Where did you come from? Where'd you come from? While the little boy is like at the cave looking through it, maybe deciding that he's gonna go through it. I don't know. I wish Noah didn't show up so that he could meet up between Igor Tiden and the police guy who I believe is the one who in the past murdered the boy who is Mikko. I don't know, like, when it got to that point where the older officer guy went to the mental institution or home to meet up with the guy who is older, who he accused of, you know, raping that girl in season 1, it just got really confusing for me. Like, I felt like, what the hell is going on? Like, what is going on? I feel confused all over again now. I feel like, wow. I mean, that moment was iconic, to be honest, because those two meeting up It's just like, I just expected like there to be some fire. Expecting an altercation, but I didn't get that. But also, it really confused me after that scene. After actually watching that scene and the episode started to go on more and more, I'm just like, I don't think I know what's going on anymore. And I think I'm confused. So, great. I really felt bad for Jonas. They had him in that cage. I was like, poor Jonas. Why are they treating him like this? They were about to kill him and hang him, but she decided not to. And I don't know. I just feel bad for Jonas. And I'm just like, why are they punishing him? Why are they trying to punish Jonas? Let him live his life. I wasn't really a fan of the split screen. Not really a fan of the split screen. I mean, it was nothing bad, but I'm just not a fan of the split screen thing. Like, it's just, I don't like it. But I thought it was pretty interesting that they attempted to do that. In conclusion, episode 2, not really much I can comment on it. Not much has really happened so far that I feel like I can like really comment on it. But I just want to say, overall conclusion, after watching episode 2, season 2, episode 2, I'm confused. I am confused, and I just have to keep watching more and more to see what's going to happen and what's unraveling. Like, what actually is going on? I feel like I was just lost after the episode went off. I was just like, okay, so I have some questions. What's the businesswoman doing? What is her part in this? Why is she a relevant character? I'm not sure yet. One of my other questions is time machine, and what were they burying? At first I thought they were burying the time machine, but then I saw her pull out the time machine, and I'm just like, okay, I'm confused now. What's happening? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know, what do you think about episode 2? Are you confused? I'll start to know and figure out things more, but yes, comment below and let me know your thoughts, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. What does it feel like to have a mental illness and labeled a psychopath? To have your family abandon you after your mother's death, call you crazy and a schizo? To have your mother disown your identity, calling you confused? To be blamed for others' mistakes? Joseph, a schizophrenic genius, Sam, the beautiful suicidal maniac, and Kale, the lost identity, misgendered sweet one among their friends Teo, Neho, Tommy, and Tracy, struggle with mental health illnesses while maintaining a life of solitude living inside of a psych ward. After living there for several years, losing hope of ever getting out, a new counselor, John Smith, arrives. His arrival soon ignites a question in their minds of, perhaps we found someone we can trust, someone who will see the truth of this place, the truth on the psychological games being played with them. Yeah, so make sure you get a copy of this Reign series. The link is in the description box below. It is a great series. This is just series 1 in the series. And go grab you a copy.